your money. This is just an empty lot that I got purchased, and my intention is to put fence around this property here, grow some of the larger produce over here, along with some flowers or stuff like that. So I'll swing this camera around, kind of walk around the lot here, show you what it looks like. I've already got some loofah gourds, basket gourds, and some sunflowers, but sunflowers really didn't do any good. Not enough sun, too much wind over here. But I'm gonna try again later on. But like I said, I'll swing this camera around, show you what the lot looks like. So here we go. Right here is going to be down towards the road. Got a good front yard, really. If there's a little house set up right there, driveway. You walk around here and get this shot here in before we go any further up. This light kind of come over here on the side over here. See a little driveway right there, like that. Go all the way down to the end down there. We see that fence that down there. Over to the sheds over there. Right along that ditch line is where the property line goes. So all these bushes through here will be cleaned out. Trees be cut back to get some more sunlight in here. This is the driveway going up. Walk down through here. Over here, where the foundation was. It's all growed up inside there. We had it cut back here a few weeks ago, but it got rolled back up again. Get in and get all down to the dirt next time. Like I said, this right here is this driveway going up. There used to be a storage building right here, kind of like a little carport. Been piling brush even before I got this property in, plus what I throwed up there. Got to get it all burned off, cleaned up. As you can see up here, these trees right here, they go all the way up. It's just way too much shade in here, so we're going to have to get up there and cut some of them limbs off these trees to get some more sunlight in here. Plus right there, as you can see, that tree has busted that foundation right there, so it needs to come all the way down. So we'll get to it a little at a time. This over here was the back porch area of the house, just a slab there. Then a little outside like patio, I guess they had here. This here is on a slope, this ground is. Go a little way around here and you go down to the drive part area right there where Mike made a road there when he used a tank. And this one up here, the big old walnut tree right there. We've already started collecting the walnuts out of it. It fell on the ground. So the property line goes right up next to that walnut tree. I'm gonna have to really get over and do some serious cleaning. All this stuff, get it cut down before it gets out of hand again. Like that right there, it just growed up in there. So turn back around and get an eye view of what it looks like going through that way. It's a lot and a half through here. It's like 75 foot wide, 150 foot long. Like I said, this old house right here is going to have to be all cleaned up out of there. It's a lot of footings still down in there, cement footing where the house was. There is water on the property here, city water. I got it hooked back up. There's the faucet right there. So they just rolled up, kind of snaky looking over here. We go back down to the road here. So I'm gonna take these steps right here. I'm gonna paint them. Just leave this foundation wall up here. I'm probably gonna call this the Rooster Garden number 2 over here. Like I said, I wanted it to grow produce, corn, squash, bigger stuff over here. So flowers and stuff like that, like trees, shrubs. Gonna take a lot of work. Well, back over at Rooster Garden number 2. They're over here re-roofing the house next door. They're flipping next to the lot over here where I'm at. Kind of nosy. So, anyways, we're over here today. We're actually burning a big pile of brush over here. I had to run to the house to get some more propane for my torch. Burn some more stuff over here, but I'm going to turn it around and show you what it looks like so far. So I still got a lot of burning inside where the old shed used to be at right here. So let me turn this thing around and give you a peek at what's already been burned. As you can see, a bunch of ashes right there. I still got to come around here and break this here up. This should be a solid concrete floor underneath here. Right here is where these big old trees busted the foundation right here. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Eventually, if I ever put a tiny house on this lot, get somebody to stay over here and take care of the garden over here and watch everything. This is why I'll probably put it where this foundation is right here. So you see it back there, the loofah gourds are still growing, getting bigger. The gourds over here, the basket gourds, they're still doing pretty good, getting bigger. I still haven't spotted a loofah over here on these things. But like I said, I'm getting blooms, but no gourds yet. They'll start popping out one of these days. I got faith in them. We mowed the yard over here where John's did. Trying to keep this thing down till the winter gets here, then maybe we can really get some improvements done. That row of weeds right there between here and that shed there has got to be all cut down. That's right on the property line. Kind of see where that ditch is. It goes all the way to the road. That's the property over here. It belongs to us. All the way up there. So I'm just over here doing an update. Showing what it looks like after the grass is mowed. So it's not bad looking right now when it's all mowed and everything. I'm gonna get off this thing and get to burning again. I'm over at Rooster Garden number 2. We've been over here doing some cleanup work over here. We did a lot of burning, got that big brush pile burned. So when I got inside the foundation where the house was, I got it burned off a little bit. Still gonna do some more cleaning. It's not quite 7 o'clock in here on Saturday morning. Still nice and cool out here. So I thought I'd come over here and film this so I can get back and water my plants before it gets too hot over at the other house. So I'm gonna turn this thing around and kind of do a walkthrough and show you what we got done so far. It's looking better over here. So let me turn this thing around. Sit up here in the front up here. Went around all the foundation with my propane torch. So that way we can get up here next to the deal with lawnmowers to have to weed eat all the time. There's no tree right here. Mimosa tree that I gotta get it cut out of there. As you can see, this is inside the house foundation. It goes underneath the front porch. It just all growed up in here. You see all these pillars in here, bricks, first one thing or another. I'm gonna keep all these big concrete pillars. I may need them in the future to do something with. They're heavy as all get out. It takes two people just to roll them and put them on a dolly. But at least now we can get in here and see what all's underneath this stuff. So I have a friend that has a metal detector. He may want to come over here and see if he can find anything underneath the ground, because this is a pretty old house before it burnt. So, but it's looking better. And there growed up, as you've seen before. Get on down here. This is a little patio back here. I've seen that before. This was the back porch of the house, that part there. Big old pile of black walnuts off this big walnut tree behind us. They cut a lot of limbs off of it. But this is where the shed was. They had all the brush piled up on it. And this thing looks about 5 foot wider than what it did before we started burning it. As you can see, we still got smoldering stuff over there. It's supposed to have a cement floor in the bottom of this thing. I'm going to get my snow scoop shovel and see if I can't clean some of this stuff out. But once we get it stuff out of the house foundation, I'll take all this stuff here, scrape it up, take it over and throw it in it. I'm going to bring some landfill dirt in here and bring that up to the level where the house was. But it's a whole lot better than what it was yesterday. So still got work. But it's coming along nicely. It's a slow project. I got till next year to get this thing cleaned up and dressed up for start putting some garden stuff over here. But this thing does look wider. Y'all been looking at my video, y'all see what it looked like before. So went all the way down through the tree lines there, burned all that stuff up. You spin this thing around here. Right through here, where we quit mowing it, the property line goes off this little ditch right up here. Excuse me. We're gonna get over at the good weed eater and see if we can't get some of this stuff cut down and burned down through here. It probably gained us another 4 foot of space through here. As you see where the ditch is there. Goes up to the street that we've been mowing at. If you get down here in this ditch down here, all that right through there, this side of that shed, all that stuff's gonna have to come down all the way to the fence up there. It'll make this place look a little bit better, and the people next door to me, I'm sure they'll like to have it all cut down too. Make their outbuildings be a little safer from varmints and whatever. But it's coming along. Like I said, this time a lot of sweat. I kind of overdid it yesterday. I had a pretty painful night last night. I did the rest about maybe 2 hours all night long from getting up and down and all that stuff. This old tree stump right here, I might be able to burn it out. It's pretty rotten up in there. We take a torch and burn all this stuff out today here. So, morning glory vines up there on that fence right there. Just on the other side of that fence where my neighbor Mike lives when I bought the property off of. We put that up there to keep his dog from coming out because he got bigger to run around. So there's no fence line right here. They can burn it out, get my water hose out here, make sure it don't jump across to other people's property over there. Kind of squared this thing, but they're flipping this house out here next to me. It was a disaster when they started, but it'll clean up the neighborhood. Maybe we'll get some good renters over here. So, like I said, this is a project I want to do. I'm going to make this a good vegetable garden over here, and flower garden. Get a table and chairs to sit up over here, and if there's any senior citizens just want to get out of their apartments or whatever, go somewhere different, you know, maybe grow their own food over here or whatever. Sit and relax, talk. That's what I want to do with this place over here. I want to give back to people who's helped me as I was going through life, still going through life. So if you have any opinions on how you'd go about setting this up over here, give me a comment in the comment section, and I'll read them. See if you can give me some better ideas on how to go about this here. So, like I said, it's just a project. I think it'd be a beautiful place over here. Other people do too. So, yep, I'm kind of excited. Can't wait to get all dirt work ready and get out here and get some stuff planted. I'll put all the larger stuff over here and get my corn, watermelons, cantaloupes, stuff like that. Don't take constant watching all the time. I get my fence put up, you know, rabbit fence, to keep the varmints out of here. I'm kind of excited. So when you work on a budget like I do, yeah, do what you can get, repurposing materials what you can find for free. So, but it's coming along, and I'm glad I'm doing it. Like I said, if you like my channel, subscribe to it. Tell people on social media about me to kind of follow me along and see how this thing progresses. If you live locally to me, come by and see me. I'll be glad to sit down and talk to you and show you what I want to do. But y'all take care and have a great day. God bless you. Bye.